Hello everyone. Our group decided to cast a football from silicone rubber, which unfortunately is red despite us intending it to be a Georgia Tech football. We went through 2 iterations of designs and of course had a multitude of problems, as this was everyone in our group's first time attempting to cast something. We designed the mold in SolidWorks, as you can see here, and conveniently forgot some important mold features for the first iteration, such as risers and passages for the air to escape, which will come into play later. We had originally designed this to be as big as a full-size football, but scaled it down because of material costs and time, which meant the gate also scaled down drastically and quickly became an issue when we were pouring. Then, as one does, we 3D printed the mold out of PLA with minimal infill to save material. Here we are prepping the mold and sealing it to make sure none of the resin leaks out, and then we started mixing to prepare to pour as if this was a 2-part solution. The original color was supposed to be gold, but that turned out to be a nasty yellow instead. We also accidentally used resin instead of silicone rubber, which had a large effect on the success of this cast. So now if we pause and look at this image, anyone looking at this would know that there is no way we are filling that mold with a hole that small and no risers or ways for the air to escape. So this process took 2 hours, but we did end up filling the mold. Then, after letting it sit for 12 hours to harden, we ended up with a completely glued mold, which we took to the machine shop, and they said there is absolutely no chance we're going to get that open. So this was just a total bust. But we learned from the first iteration and designed a new mold with the necessary features to have a fast pouring time, and Marcellus went back to work pouring this one. This process was much faster and very smooth, so it only took a couple minutes to fill with the updated design. Then the silicone rubber had to sit for 12 hours to harden, and we had an actual part we were able to demold. But as you notice, there is a chunk missing, which is because we didn't have enough silicone rubber when we made this one, so it isn't technically a short shot. But lastly, so it does not get confused with a Georgia football, we made some stickers to add to it with the gold Georgia Tech logo, and that's how we got 3/4 of a silicone rubber football.